Rev your engines and fasten your seatbelts. It's time for Thunder Talk with Dan Bailey, keeping you up to date on everything going on this season at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Thunder Talk is powered by Arcadia Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Now, here's your host, Dan Bailey.
Hey, race fans, welcome to another edition of Thunder Talk on the WINONA Sports Network, 99.3 FM, and streaming live on WINONARadio.com. I'm Dan Bailey. We've got a special night of racing action coming up at Mississippi Thunder Speedway, but before I give you all the details, I want to remind those of you who are listening via the YouTube stream, please do take a moment to like this video, share it with your friends, throw some comments down at the bottom, and don't forget to click that bell so that you're notified of upcoming editions of Thunder Talk as they appear on YouTube. All right, what do we got going on at Mississippi Thunder Speedway this week? It is the 2023 Season Championships, presented by Leighton Broadcasting and Busch Light. I tell you what, you want to make sure that you are in the grandstands. If you're not, you're going to miss out on a lot of activity and action on the track because we have plenty of positions in the point standings that are close and yet to be decided. Let's do a quick run through of what we're talking about. In the KevcoRacing.com USRA Modified Division, we do have Josh Angst staring down his unprecedented 7th track championship at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Probably has this one wrapped up. Not mathematically, but he does enjoy a comfortable 97-point lead over JT Wasman. His 3 feature wins have set him up nicely with 8 top 10 feature finishes. That's Josh Angst looking for his 7th track championship at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. A great year for JT Wasman. He's 97 points back. Just 40 points back from JT is Brandon Davis. Both JT and Brandon have had feature wins this year. JT, of course, picking up his career first feature win earlier this year. Michael Hofer, the cowboy out of Cochrane, having a great year, sitting 4th in the point standings, with Sean Walski, an A-Mod rookie this year, sitting in the top 5. Defending track champion at Mississippi Thunder Speedway, Keith Foss, sits just outside the top 5 in 6th. As we direct our attention to the Buffalo Saloon USRA late models, we find something interesting. One racer who is battling not only for this championship, but a second championship in another division. Flying Ryan Olson sits atop the point standings in the Buffalo Saloon USRA late model division, piloting the John Duffy owned and prepared number 47 machine. If Ryan Olson can hold on to both of these championships tonight, he will become the first ever multi-division champion in the same year. It's going to be tough. He's going to have to work for it because coming into tonight's final points-paying action, Flying Ryan Olson out of Strum, Wisconsin, despite having 3 feature wins this year, enjoys only an 8-point advantage over Triton Krause. Triton, of course, a former track champion in the hobby stock division, and might I add, the youngest track champion MTS has ever had. He's 8 points back. Triton Krause is hungry. Despite not collecting a feature win this year, he could sneak his way into a late model track championship. 2022 track champion Corey Reese sits just outside the top 2 in 3rd. Right behind Corey Reese is former modified track champion Brad Waits, with Kaylee Kajos, one of the young ladies who pilots a race car at Mississippi Thunder Speedway, enjoying a solid 2023. She sits in 5th in the point standings. 6-time track champion Lance Hofer is just outside the top 5 in 6th. Could he play spoiler to Kaylee Kajos' hopes of collecting a top 5 finish in the late model point standings? In the Centerville Welding and Repair USRA Stock Car Division, we are, of course, looking at our very first track champion in this division because 2023 is the first year that we've had the USRA Stock Cars as a regular season-long division. Braden Jerry, with an amazing 7 feature wins this year, has a comfortable advantage over Brady Williamson. Brady, a rookie in the USRA Stock Car Division, sits 2nd with another rookie right behind him, Jake James. Neither of those two have had feature wins. It's been tough with Braden Jerry collecting 7 already this year. Just outside the top 3 is Crazy Phil from Centerville. Phil Werner, the number 86, is 4th in the point standings. Joe Brenner, who makes the weekly trip every Friday night from Milwaukee to race with us at Mississippi Thunder Speedway, sits 5th in the point standings. Right behind him, Danny Cole. In the Black Horse Bar and Grill USRA B-Mod division, we see Flying Ryan Olson again sitting atop the point standings. Still a tight battle. In this division, it's with Dylan Gadel. Just 26 points separate Flying Ryan's number 21 from Dylan Gadel's number 24 machine. Harley Dice sits 3rd, Zach Brom 4th, Taylor Skauge rounds out the top 5, with 2-time national champion Brandon Hare 6th in the standings on the outside looking in. In the Hormans HVAC USRA Hobby Stock Division, two-time and defending track champion Chris Hovden appears ready to collect his third. He enjoys a 64-point advantage over Devin Holdhouse. Chris's 6 feature wins has set him up nicely. A couple of feature wins for Devin Holdhouse. He's going to have his hands full trying to keep Nick Schwabach behind him. Schwabach is 3rd in the point standings coming into tonight's program. Gavin Bartell is 4th, Ryan Happel 5th, with Kevin Hager just outside the top 5 in 6th. So as you can see, we've got some great battles in the top 5 positions in all 5 of our weekly divisions that need to be decided tonight. And that's just the top 5 or 6 that we've talked about. There are points battles all the way through the top 10, top 15, top 20 in all 5 of these divisions. If you want to see how these points battles will be decided, you need to visit us tonight at Mississippi Thunder Speedway for the 2023 Track Championships presented by Leighton Broadcasting and Busch Light.
That was Thunder Talk, keeping you up to date on everything going on at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Thunder Talk is powered by Arcadia Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
You ever notice that when you're on a fishing trip, you drive your boat all the way to the other side of the lake because you think that's where the best fishing is? And the people staying at the cabins on that side of the lake, well, they come and fish where your cabin is. You don't have to drive a long ways to catch the big fish. And at Arcadia Motors, you don't have to drive a long ways to get the best deal on a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram truck. The best deals are right in the bay next to your cabin. Take the short, scenic drive to Arcadia Motors, arcadiadodge.com.